Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind maybe a little bit. So this comment is in response to my last video about timelines and how we do little timeline loopies. Please go back and watch. So fun, so mind-blowing. So my answer to this question, what is he gonna experience, is whatever his karma dictates. And so we don't know what his soul history is. We don't know how many lives he's had. We don't know how much unfinished business he's got. We just don't know. So I'm not even gonna speculate because it isn't even about this life. It's about eternity, basically. But here's the crazy thing: whatever your karma dictates, it's going to experience your perception of what other people experience. So let's pretend that you have this life history, soul history, infinite life history, I don't know, to where you have this like feeling of powerlessness, that the bad guys always get away with it. And this is something, some bit of karma that you're struggling to work through, to kind of like, till you get to a point of release and neutralized and, aha, I get it. I don't need to feel that way anymore. That's what playing out karma is. So let's pretend you're at a place where you are firmly locked into justice never comes. I always get the shaft while the bad guy gets away with it. If that's what you're locked into, then you're going to experience a timeline where the bad guys in your life will in fact get away with it. But if you can finally work through that karma and trust and say, hey, this is in the hands of the universe. I don't know everything. It's not my job to police it. I'm safe. I'm secure. I'm no longer afraid of bad guys hurting me. It doesn't matter. Your karma, your life experience will play out in a different way. And the reason this is possible is because we're all multidimensional. We're all living infinite realities, parallel realities, my reality, your reality, each one infinitely. And so wherever we're at in our particular frame of reference is how our reality shapes around us. So my perception of life colors my reality and thus attracts to me different experiences that match how I view the world, what I believe, what I think. This is why they say you've got to let go of limiting beliefs when you manifest, because you can't get to a new place in your life if you're still operating from the old mindsets. And this is also why your girl Gia has been telling you to heal your shit. Because that's how we get to new timelines where new things are possible. So when I do my healing, what that makes available to me is to interact with the versions of the people in my life who are also healed, who don't need to trigger my healing, who don't need to trigger my karma. I get to basically like go to a place. If let's just pretend some person, let's not make it me, I won't be presumptuous, some person does an incredible job of healing all their shit, clearing all their karma, they are just zen and happy and peaceful and like loving life, then what they get to experience is everybody around them that is in their life, they get to access the aspects of those people who are the most healed, the most zen, the most chill. Does that make sense? So if we're out there mad about what other people are doing and what other people are experiencing, we're totally missing the point. Other people just kind of reflect back where we're at. If I see a person and I'm like, you are the worst dirtbag in the world and you have to, then that's my problem. They might be acting like that, sure. But my emotional reaction to them tells me where my vibration is and where I'm at, belief system wise, energy wise. So if I'm like a totally healed person, I can see that and I'd be like, oh yeah, like that freaking sucks. I don't like that. But my belief system tells me ABCXYZ, it's going to be fine. It's going to work out. I don't need to be in the tight orbit with that person who triggers that. I can float on and do my own thing. And either that person, if they're close in my life or they're, say, a public figure like this man, then what I get to experience is either the best version of them or I just don't need to experience them at all. I can like graduate and move on and they leave my life. Does that make sense?